Well, friends, welcome back. Now we need a target to shoot at. I already have a rocket ship that can move around here. Let's do the flag. He can move this way. He can move that way. Okay, we already know how to do that. Stop. Let's make a target. I'm going to go find myself a sprite out of the library. You can choose any target you want. If you want to shoot out a ballerina, you can shoot out a ballerina. You can shoot at anything you want. I am going to shoot at a dinosaur. I'm going to choose this dinosaur 3. If you want to shoot at a birthday cake, if you want to shoot at a whole Earth, you could shoot at whatever you want, but that's going to be my target. Let's make this target a little bit smaller. Let's try 60 like I did before. That's still pretty big. Let's try 40. That's going to be pretty good. So I want this dinosaur, mine's a pterodactyl, but yours could be anything. He's going to start at the top, and he's going to float down to the bottom. He's going to start at the top. Now, at the very top, I know that up and down is the y-axis. The y has to be all the way at the top. Do you remember what the number is for y all the way at the top? Y all the way at the top is 180. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, down is also y, up and down is y, and all the way down at the bottom is, how far do you know? Do you know? Do you know? It's minus 180. So I want this pterodactyl to start at the top, and he's going to glide on down to the bottom. But I don't want him to start at the same place every single time and glide down to the same place every single time. I want him to pick some place along the top and glide down someplace on the bottom. Now over here on the left, the x is a negative number, and over here on the right, the x is a positive number. So the y is going to start at the top, and the y is going to end up at the bottom. But the x, sometimes he's going to start over on this side, sometimes he's going to start over on this side. Sometimes he's going to glide down here, sometimes he's going to glide down here. Sometimes he's going to start up here where the x is a very big number. See the right-hand side? The x is a very big number. And he's going to glide down to where the x is a very small number. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Well, let's start out with an event. We know that for sure. First thing I want this target to do is go to the top. So I'm going to do that. Go to, that's a blue one. Go to an x and a y, but I don't know. I know the y is definitely going to be 180. I want him to start up at the top, but where's he going to start on the x? Is he going to start on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? I want the computer to pick a random number of left to right. So I'm going to pick a random number. That's an operator. So I go to operators, and it's, oh my goodness, look at this thing. Pick a random number. Someplace between minus 240 and regular 240, because I remember the x and the y is minus 240, so I'm going to all the way to plus 240. I'm going to take this oval one and put it in the x. There. Go to some random place at the top. Then I want it to glide on down to the bottom. Glide, that's a motion. We haven't used glide before. I want it to glide down to minus 180. I know that. It's going to go down to the bottom, but where's the x? The x is going to be some random number. I'm going to have the computer pick me a random number. Pick a random number someplace between minus 240 and regular 240. I'm going to slide that in for the x. There. So it's going to go to the top and glide to the bottom. Do you think this is going to work? No, it is not going to work. Here, let's watch. We'll click the green flag. Well, he went one time. Here, let's stop and go again. Well, he went one time. How come he doesn't just keep going and going and going? If you want things to happen over and over and over again, you need what? You need what? You need a forever, of course. Everybody knows that. Forever. So I'm going to put a forever, and I'm going to put that, and let's see if this thing can glide down over and over and over again. Here we go. So it's going, it's going. Boy, it's going really fast. I'm an old man. I don't know if I could shoot it that fast. I'm going to make it go a little bit slower. Let's stop. So instead of 1 second, you might try 1.5. 1.5. What about that? Let's try it out. Well, that's a little better. I think I can move out of the way, left and right, left and right. I don't know. I'm an old man. You might leave it at 1.5, but I'm an old man. I'm changing it to 2. 2 seconds makes them go slower, and that way I could shoot them better. Okay, I think I've made my target. You don't have to have a dinosaur target. You could have whatever target you want. It's up to you. Go make a target.